Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Hank. There we go. Good morning. Welcome to Dominican University of California and Commencement 2024. We are pleased you are here with us on our beautiful campus and excited to join with you in the celebration of our students. My name is Stuart Horn, Professor of Communication in the School of Language, Arts, and Education. Today's ceremony is being broadcast live and worldwide on Penguin Radio. Thank you. So if you would like to text someone who's unable to attend but would like to listen to the proceedings anywhere in the world, the web address is radio.dominican.edu. The graduates are lined up now, and in just a few minutes, the procession will enter through the path behind you, led by the bagpiper. So before the students arrive, I'd like to review some important information with everyone. For the next few moments, I ask that you pretend to be a student and listen very carefully to all of the important information that your faculty, me, has to say. And then, like your students have been doing for the past several years, completely disregard everything I've said once I stop talking. Assistance. If you need assistance, please locate an usher and they'll be able to help. In the event that anyone needs medical attention, there's a first aid station located at the back behind the audience. Lost items such as keys, phones, or children, including grown children and parents, can be given to an usher or brought to the first aid station. Please claim your items there. Unless, of course, you no longer want the children or parents, in which case we will enroll them for classes in the fall, and you can come back to the same event 4 years from now to claim them then. Restrooms are located at the Conlin Center and at Kennelly Field. Water and shade tents are available behind the seating area. Please place empty water bottles in the recycling containers before you leave. Digital programs. Paper programs are available in limited quantities. The digital program is available on the Commencement website at dominican.edu/about/commencement. Now, this is the important part. Once the procession enters the seating area, we ask for your assistance and cooperation so that we can seat everyone quickly and start the ceremony. Please remain at your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or block the procession. Trust me when I say that your best effort to capture the perfect photo of your student will only result in a blurry shot of the back of a random student's head. Noisemakers, you can and should cheer for the students. But please be respectful of your neighbor, and please don't sound off any loud devices such as air horns. We know you're excited. I'm excited too. They're leaving. Your applause is all they need to hear. When the graduates get up to walk across the stage, don't stand in the aisles. We need to keep these areas clear, please. The graduates have a rather maze-like route to and from their chairs. And those of us sitting on stage evaluate their performance one last time before determining if we really want to issue that degree. Your interfering with their evaluation could mean another year. Photographs. For all of you out there with incredible zoom lenses or the latest iPhone camera or a drone flying overhead, please don't stand in the aisles. Now you might be thinking, but Stu, I need to get a picture of my graduate. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. I have good news. A photographer is taking photos of every student as they cross the stage. Every student will get that photo. Individual pictures of the graduates will be posted on the Dominican website in the coming weeks and will be made available free to students and families. All right, students, are there any questions? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You've all paid close attention and have earned an A for today's class. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a proud day for all of us here at Dominican. Welcome. I hear the bagpiper. Thank you.
I'm sorry, and I may block you.
No, you're
I've
okay.
got a job to do here.
You're fine. You're fine. Good morning. Bienvenidos a todos. Maligayang pagdating. Huanying. Welcome to Dominican University of California's 2024 Commencement Ceremony. And congratulations, graduates of the class of 2024. I'm the university's president, Nicola Pitchford. I will open our ceremony by honoring this beautiful land and celebrating its native stewards. Dominican University of California in San Rafael occupies the unceded ancestral land of past, present, and future Coast Miwok people and the Coast Miwok Tribal Council of Marin. We wish to acknowledge and respect the Coast Miwok, this land's original stewards, and to honor this stolen land named Awani Wish, red ochre baskets. We acknowledge that Indigenous people had and continue to have a deep and sacred relationship with this land, and that the taking of land was violent and destructive. We acknowledge that in the colonization of California, the Catholic Church, especially through the mission system, and the early Spanish, Mexican, and American governments decimated Indigenous people and attempted to eradicate their culture. Dominican University of California is committed to an ongoing partnership with Coast Miwok people through listening and learning, and we seek to honor and to develop harmonious connections with Indigenous people and with this beautiful land. Thank you. So, students, practically alumni, you bring joy to us and amaze me every day with your thoughtful inquiry, your active engagement, your attention to matters of equity, inclusion, and social justice, your readiness to ask questions, to challenge, to speak up for what you and your peers need, to write, to sing, to dance, to make beauty, to laugh, to research, to expand your minds, and to heal and work with others. For me, this is why I am here, to honor you and to see you walk across this stage. Seeing your faces, your brave and supportive friends and families who have encouraged you, I hope, through so much. Your networks of family and staff and faculty who are no doubt feeling enormous pride and admiration right now. It makes for a very special kind of commencement here. At the end of today and of every day, please know Dominican is really proud of you. Faculty and staff are proud of you. Your Dominican family is proud of you. Another reason this commencement is special is because among us today are several graduating students whose college journeys took a jarring turn just last year. These students began their studies at Holy Names University in Oakland, which closed, hey Holy Names folks, which sadly closed last year after 150 years of educating students. To recognize that your paths to this stage have been extraordinary, that at heart you may still be hawks as much as you are penguins, and to bring some Holy Name spirit to the stage today, we have to my left a very special guest, Sister Carol Selman, who served, Sister Carol, Sister Carol served Holy Names as an administrator for 35 years, including as acting president. She is here to celebrate you. Sister Carol, thank you for your decades of service to Holy Names students. And to our flower arrangements on stage this year, we have also added some red blooms. Red being the color of Holy Names School. Holy Names students, up to and in this moment, I hope we have been successful in making you feel very much at home here. You deserve it, and congratulations. And I'm pleased now to welcome to the podium the Chair of Dominican's Board of Trustees, Dr. Carolyn Klebanoff.
Thank you to whoever that was out there. Thank you, President Pitchford. Good morning, faculty, staff, fellow trustees, family, friends, and the class of 2024. I'm Carolyn Klebanoff, and I represent the Board of Trustees as its chairperson. The board comprises educators, lawyers, leaders, executives, academics, and one doctor. In a minute, I'll have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, the award-winning Rebecca Solnit. Ms. Solnit, I know, it's pretty cool. Ms. Solnit, we're thrilled to welcome you to Dominican's Commencement. First, I want to express my gratitude to these amazing learners and their beautiful family and friends. To parents and guardians, I'm grateful for the trust that you placed in Dominican to prepare your children for lives of meaning and abundant happiness. I'm grateful to friends of our students for being our Penguins' tireless champions. I'm grateful to my trustee colleagues and to the most hardworking and authentic group of administrators I've had the pleasure to know. I'm exceedingly grateful to our faculty and staff, a community of educators whose expertise and fierce commitment to every student are an inspiration. Thank you for your partnership. To our students, my gratitude's a little selfish. I have a one-year-old grandson. All the grandparents here today know what a delight that is. I'm grateful to you, graduating students, because you give me hope that the world my grandson inherits will offer him beauty, diversity, safety, and the freedom to be whomever he wants to be. Thank you for the extraordinary gift of being able to look into his eyes and say without hesitation, grown-ups are kind, they're creative, and while you're becoming one of them, they're putting their whole hearts into making this world the best it can be. I'm so grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the fact that you all came here in the fall of 2020. That was a moment in time when there was so much uncertainty in the world about what education was going to look like, for how long, and how safe it was going to be to live in a setting where the rooms are pretty small. You trusted us to keep you safe. I think our collective effort with the Marin Department of Public Health was a model for other institutions, and the leap that you took at that moment in time tells me how important this education was to you, even as 18-year-olds. And we know that it was worth it. You now know that it was worth it, and we appreciate the trust you put in us. Now we're going to hear from Rebecca Solnit, who has written more than 20 celebrated books, including memoirs, several collections of essays, and nonfiction studies on a wide range of fascinating subjects, through which she engages history, politics, industry, gender, violence, climate, altruism, uncertainty, and resilience. Her classic essay, Men Explain Things to Me, later became part of an eponymous essay collection published to wide acclaim, inspiring the term mansplaining. Ms. Solnit writes regularly for The Guardian and recently launched the climate project Not Too Late, which is committed to galvanizing engaged but weary newcomers to the climate justice movement to reclaim hope and apply themselves to doing the work the climate crisis demands of us. Please join me in welcoming Rebecca Solnit.
Hello! It's a great honor to be able to join all of you for this joyful occasion and to be able to offer a few words. First of all, congratulations on this culmination of your years of hard work. I was told that there were 225 undergraduates graduating today, which means at least 900 years of work just right out there, which is amazing to look at. So I know this has been a remarkably strange and difficult time to be a college student. I know those of you who are undergraduates began your education during a global pandemic, and all of you are ending it during an era of protests on campuses against the killing of civilians in Gaza. Yay. During climate chaos-driven unbearable heat in Mexico, devastating floods right now in Kenya and Brazil, a new era of wildfire across this continent, attacks on the rights of women, immigrants, trans youth, and many others. Difficulty and devastation have been with us a lot these last several years, and so have the responses as Black Lives Matter and other forms of anti-racist politics, as immigrant and indigenous and women's rights, as climate activism, and underlying that, a quest for nonviolence, for justice, for a society based on kindness, equality, justice, inclusion, and the well-being of all. I'd say that all of you are graduating with honors just for getting here through the chaos. You're graduating as nurses, as occupational therapists, as business people. Was that the occupational therapist? Wow. Well, where are the nurses? Oh, okay, that's where. As business people, as writers and historians, scientists and humanitarians, as people equipped to do good work in the world, as people encouraged to think and be thoughtful, becoming graduates of a university that has placed justice at the heart of its goals, care for each other and the earth, connection and kindness among its core values. You have done the work to graduate, and so today we're at an ending that is also a beginning. I came here across the Golden Gate Bridge from where I live on the unceded lands of the Ramaytush Ohlone to hang out with you here on the unceded territory of the Coast Miwok. Sometimes when we say it like that, it sounds like it all happened a long time ago. But it's the reality changing in the present because of culture, because of memory, because of stories, those powerful forces that make the world, because of Native people who didn't give up over the centuries of genocidal erasure. Because we started telling different stories about who we includes and what matters and who matters and how it all connects. And when it comes to things like this, all of us are storytellers. All of us have a role in making the world and making it better. When I think back to the Marin I grew up in, I'm from Novato. When I think back to it, I don't think the adults around me could have imagined a Dominican university that is 3/4 BIPOC, or a California that is 2/3 non-white. Back then, no one talked about the Native American presence and Native California's remarkable cultures and their survival into the present. We live in a world that was unimaginable not long ago in all the best and worst ways. So you're graduating into a world of beauty, a world of wonder, a world of heroes and saints and bodhisattvas, but also of scoundrels and lost souls and destroyers, a world of trouble and suffering, of surprises most marvelous, both marvelous and horrifying. You were never not in that world, but leaving a university means entering it in a new way, with new equipment to do something in it. You're graduating in a world that needs to itself graduate, or rather some human societies, including ours, need to graduate from war, to graduate from hate, to graduate from intolerance that can turn violent and even fatal, to graduate from a system that prioritizes short-term profit for the few over the long-term well-being of the whole, whether that whole is society or the most vulnerable among us, or the planet. And you were students, in this you will be teachers, and I believe you are equipped for the work. We do not begin this work tomorrow. We join the people who've been doing this for years, for decades, for centuries. We honor the great work that has already made this a radically different world than the one I was born into, even a radically different world than the one that existed when the youngest graduate here was born. The best things we enjoy in the present are here because somebody, many somebodies, most of whom we will never know by name, changed the world. We're living in 2024, in a future no one could imagine 20, 30, let alone 50 or 100 years ago. In far northern California, the once eugenicist Save the Redwoods League just gave 125 acres of forest land back to the Yurok tribe to manage. Just across the bay, Richmond, Oakland, Berkeley, and have all given land back to Ohlone groups. Native people who were told that they would or should or had disappeared have reemerged to play crucial roles in the climate movement and to remind us that some people never forgot that we were never separate from nature, that everything is connected, and that we should take care of this earth, not out of guilt and responsibility, but in reciprocity and gratitude for the glorious and beautiful abundance we have received. Thursday evening, I went to a reading by the Sonoma County writer Greg Saris, who's chair of the Federated Tribes of Great and Rancheria, which includes both the coastal Miwok of Marin and the southern Pomo of Sonoma. Greg co-authored the bill to get them back federal recognition in 1992, making a future many would have believed was impossible for people who are supposed to have vanished. Thursday, he quoted a native medicine woman he knew when he was growing up in Santa Rosa, Eshe Paris, who told him, "The day will come when the white people will come back to us, when they realize their mistakes." The great climate lawyer and poet Julian Aguan, who's indigenous to Guam, writes that indigenous people are those who, quote, have a unique capacity to resist despair through connection to collective memory, and who just might be our best hope to build a new world rooted in reciprocity and mutual respect for the earth and each other, the world we need, the world of our dreams. I love his idea that it's memory that gives us hope. Love it and believe it. Julian was legal counsel for a case brought by law students in Vanuatu, a tiny South Pacific island nation faced with erasure from sea level rise. These students could have said, "We're just students. We're in a remote place most people have never heard of. What can we do?" But instead, they did something, not knowing if it would work. They drafted a resolution to get the United Nations, to get the International Court of Justice, to clarify the legal obligations of countries in regard to climate change, as well as the legal consequences for countries that have caused significant harm to the climate system. They were students, but also teachers. And in March of 2023, the United Nations heard their voices and unanimously passed their resolution. You never know where power lies. You never know what happens unless you try. 50 years in the past, the feminist movement, the gay and lesbian rights movements, the disability rights movement, the farm workers' rights movement, and the rising Chicano, Asian American, and indigenous rights movements were young and fierce and stubborn because many of the goals took years and decades. Many are not yet achieved, but the situation and the possibilities have changed. In 1974, 50 years ago, the environmental movement was just beginning to build on the accomplishments of the conservation movement and to recognize that everything is connected and you cannot connect pretty places or you cannot protect pretty places or charismatic species without addressing the larger systems they're part of. All of this is to say, I'm here with hope. Hope because I've seen the world change beyond what anyone expected. Hope in each of you, hope in what we can do, hope because of the astonishing changes for the better I've already seen in my lifetime, even though I've also seen, as we all have, changes for the worse. I find that so much despair comes from the assumption that if we cannot imagine the future, there is no future. We can look backward to see that people have often fallen into this form of despair. So I've taken to saying that while I respect despair as an emotion, please do not confuse it with an analysis. I know that feeling and how it drags you down, and it's to talk myself and my friends and fellow activists out of it. I began to look at the facts and to build a case for hope. Hope is not a feeling, but a commitment. Here I think of the great prison abolitionist Mariam Kaba, who famously said, "Hope is a discipline." It's a discipline you can have, a commitment to the future, to try and find and realize the possibilities, even if heartbroken or exhausted, to not give up, even when you don't know the way forward. My case for hope has three main propositions. The first is that we are determining the future by what we do or fail to do in the present. That is, the future does not exist except as something we are creating now. The second is that ordinary people have extraordinary power when we come together, and that coming together can assuage loneliness and despair, as well as build the force to actually change the world, as it has done so many times before. The third is that while we cannot see the future, we can understand a lot about it from the past, including that change unfolds in unpredictable ways, that these things university education encourages: research, ideas, the creation and critique of stories, historical memory, inquiry into ethics, critical thinking, matter for reshaping the world. They're not academic in that other sense. They're powerful tools, and they can go to work in the most amazing ways. Changing the world often begins by changing the story about who matters, who should be heard, who decides, who we should be, what our desires are. We're in a world so remarkably transformed. If we took a time machine back to 1974, people would not even believe that marriage equality had already come to pass, that we had renewable energy and sun and wind that meant it was possible to leave the age of fossil fuel behind and take care of the climate as it so desperately needs us to do. You, class of 2024, are the wildest dreams of your ancestors and the hopes of those yet to come. Remember where we are now, so that in 2074 you can tell people how we got here, how much the world has changed, how much all the good parts were due to the heroic efforts of countless people to turn their imagination of a better world into a reality. I invite you to join these people, and I know many of you already have in countless ways. Remember that you are powerful, you are valuable beyond measure, your dreams matter. Remember that you are not alone. Remember that memory itself is among your superpowers. Remember that hope is not a gift you have to surrender. And thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Now it is Dominican's privilege to bestow on Ms. Solnit an honorary doctorate of humane letters in recognition of her service to society. I will invite Sister Margaret Diener and Dr. Jacob Massoud to the podium. Sister Margaret is right behind me and is an alumna of Dominican University of California and a member of our Board of Trustees, who for many years served Dominican as university librarian. Dr. Jacob Massoud, Professor of Strategic Management, has expertise in sustainable business and corporate social responsibility. He has been an active leader in advancing environmentally sustainable practices on our campus.
At our Board of Trustees meeting yesterday, Resolution 824, conferring upon Rebecca Solnit an honorary doctorate of humane letters, was passed unanimously and with enthusiasm. This degree is bestowed in recognition of outstanding service to our society. Ms. Solnit, we appreciate that in your writing practice, you centered with profound integrity two of Dominican's core values, study and reflection. With the perseverance of an investigative journalist, the artistry of a poet, the bottomless empathy You tell us stories that instruct us, but also ask us to look inward, to pose questions that may have uncomfortable answers, or no answers at all. Seated before you are young scholars of all genders and diverse backgrounds, launching or building upon careers in education, health sciences, the arts, business, technology, public service, and law. In the stunning breadth of your work, you've journeyed through all these fields. Do you never run out of questions? I hope not. I hope none of us does. Thank you for demonstrating the kind of insatiable curiosity that will serve our graduates in their personal and professional pursuits for a lifetime.
Ms. Solnit, in my teaching, my research, and my service to the university, I've maintained a strong focus on environmental sustainability. This work can feel lonely and dispiriting, but lonely and dispiriting is a story. And because it's a story, we can rewrite it. You have, in your writing and speaking about climate justice, reminded us that our planet requires of us some very practical measures and commitments grounded in science and policy. But you're just as attentive to the more emotional dimensions of the climate crisis. You say you've often heard people lament that they've lost hope because restoring our planet to good health may not be possible. To that, you ask, have you ever played sports? Have you ever gone on a date? Did your parents know who you'd be when they brought you into the world? You say, our lives are made of wild chances. I want to embrace the spirit of that statement this morning on this occasion. Our lives are made of wild chances. If wild chances brought us all together today, and wild chances are our future, then I'm feeling really good about wild chances. Thank you for delivering us hope and the words to sustain it.
President Pitchford, we have the honor of presenting Rebecca Solnit as a candidate for the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you.
Diploma. Thank you.
Rebecca, thank you again and congratulations. And now I would like to ask Dr. Mojgan Behmand, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty, to return to the podium to announce the recipients of this year's Teacher of the Year Award.
Good morning. Students, you have all been waiting to hear which of your professors nominated for Teacher of the Year awards will receive this honor. The recipient for the Full-Time Faculty Award is known for going the extra mile to foster student understanding and support student success. One student says that her course is the best course I've ever taken, as the professor provides systematic and simple techniques to understand complicated topics. Everyone loves her like an auntie. I think that's a unique description. Her students appreciate that she is fun, smart, and caring. They say that she's a counselor and a professor who gives her all to make sure every student is supported in every aspect of their studies, even beyond the classroom. Please join me in congratulating your full-time teacher of the year, Amy Young, term associate professor, physical sciences and health and natural sciences. Please come to the podium. Yeah, so let me. The recipient, congratulations. The recipient for part-time faculty is a dedicated and creative educator with a pedagogical style that his students call out of the ordinary and very poetic. Hearing him speak makes you feel like you have to stop what you are doing and not miss a beat. His approachable teaching style draws students of all levels in and engages them in material that otherwise might feel intimidating. Students admire that he is patient, understanding, and that his lectures make students believe in themselves, gain higher awareness, and access the power that lies within. Please join me in congratulating your part-time teacher of the year, Dr. Matthew E. Davis from Liberal Arts and Education. Please come to the podium. And I suspect he's out there in the world guiding students right now, doing his poetic work and engaging them the way a full-time, a part-time teacher of the year would. So congratulations to him. Thank you, Amy, for your dedication to our students. And now we'll have the pleasure of hearing from our student speaker, Sherry Frink-Hunter. Sherry, please come to the stage. Oh, yeah, she's coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Zig Ziglar says there are 3 C's of life: choice, chance, and change. You must make the choice to take a chance if you want anything in your life to change. As I stand here today, I'd like to ask you a question. What would you attempt to do if you could not fail? What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? There's a story, and it's called the Starfish Story, and I want to just tell you a little bit. It goes like this. One day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy hurriedly but gently throwing things back into the ocean. Approaching the boy, the man says, "Young man, what are you doing?" the boy, Amos, he says, oh, throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll all die. The man, he laughed to himself. Don't you realize there are miles and miles of beaches and hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference. After politely listening, Amos bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the surf. Then, smiling, he said, I made a difference to that one. Good morning. My name is Sherry Frank Hunter, and I would first like to give honor to God, my Creator, to my parents and my ancestors on whose shoulders I stand, to my humble, handsome husband, Philip Hunter Jr., Sr., to our test, trial, and tribulation, AKA our 3 children, Brittany, Philip Jr., and Jamila, our son-in-law, Liam, and our daughter-in-law, Marissa, and, oh, those 5 little people that calls me honey, our grandchildren. Their name is Xavier, Zara, Philip Clay, Noemi Ray, and Maverick J. For all of us, this university has been a place of learning, wonder, and accomplishment. So I would also like to take this time to express my gratitude to all the staff of Dominican who has assisted us in growing during this process. A special thank you to Professor Chris Page and Dr. Jan Stavern, and of course, Dr. Young J. Lee. Your lessons continues to inspire and encourage us and enlighten my path. So this is the moment we've been waiting for, right? And I can think of no better place to be than to be right here, participating in this graduation ceremony with you. So thank you for this opportunity that I have to speak to you. You see, fear, every time fear crept in while I was going to school, I could hear my ancestors cheering me on, you know. They cheered me. They said, girl, you got this. You can do this. Keep going, Sherry. Now, I'm telling you, I struggle, but I could hear them saying, you got this. Keep going. You don't have to fear. Don't fear. You got this. That God is with you and that he'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. And once I started thinking about it and I started understanding what they were saying, I started repeating to myself, I can do all things through Christ. I can do all things through Christ. I can do all things through Christ. You're strong, girl. You got this. Be courageous. You got this. You see, whatever your own guiding spirit of focus, be it your God, be it your family, be it your divine love for the planet, something inspires you to get through your fears. See, what you have to understand is that I originally was accepted into Dominican University back in 2013. And I did not make a commitment to graduate until 2023. But I'm here. It's things like fear that keeps us from going forward. There's a box that sits on my desk, and it says, what would you do? What would you attempt to do if you could not fail? And I look at that box every day. I've had it for years. but yet I allowed fear, failure, and frustration to keep me from my forward thinking. What you have to understand is, like I said, I was here in 2013, but didn't graduate until 2023. It was on one of those disheartening days when I decided to walk in my office. I looked up at the box, and the words on that box were no longer just words. Those words challenged me. And I confronted myself. I said, girl, if you could do anything and you could go back to school, would you try to go back to school? You see, sometimes we got to move when we got the courage and confidence to do so. Like many, fear of the latest technology punked me. I'm telling you, I was punked. But Google, Moodle, Doodle, Noodle, and Poodle all helped me captive in my mind. Oh yeah, the struggle is real, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I'm not in the struggle alone. What are you scared of? Somebody was scared. We all have fears. So, you know, I had a choice to make. I could fail and not make any choice, but you know what I did, right? I chose to accept the challenge. I chose to do online classes and to experiment with the tools available to me. Like, unlike many of my ancestors who was not allowed to attend such a beautiful, prestigious university like this, my mom longed for knowledge, but she was never allowed to attend school past 8th grade. My dad never progressed past 2nd grade. However, for me, for you, the collective starfish of dreamers who are reducing ourselves from the tide, all is not lost. Because I stand here today as a testament that dreams do come true, right? See, not only did I make the choice to accept the challenge, I took the chance to give myself the gift of education for my 60th birthday. Yeah, 60. So today, on the eve of me turning 60, I'm walking across this stage to accept my long-awaited degree. See, I'm not only taking the challenge, I'm making a change. I'm accepting this degree, not just for me, but for my ancestors, for my parents, for my children, for my grandchildren, and for my great-grandchildren, and all those I don't even know who will come. So, here we are. The surf is up, and the tide is going out. What will you do? See, we all have dreams and promises inside of us. Each of us are capable of amazing things. So my question to you, what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? That's a good question, huh? Would you think the unthinkable? Would you dream the unimaginable? Would you attempt the impossible? Maybe the starfish story gave us the answer. The man on the beach was fear. Amos, the man on the beach says, you can't make a difference. Amos was choice. He said, I made a difference to that one. There will be times when we find ourselves ourselves apprehensive, worried, and unsure. Failure is inevitable, but we must fail forward. My life has been filled with more failures than success, for I, like you, am a work in progress. And failing forward is not a setback, but an experience from which to learn and improve. Learn from every mistake, not just your mistakes, but other people's mistakes, because every experience is there to teach you. Celebrate your victories and savor the taste of your triumphs. Remember, this day is not the end, but the start of a beautiful beginning. So this is your time. Choose to bend down, pick up another starfish, and throw it into the surf. Then smile and say, I made a difference to that one. So, if you don't remember anything else I've said today, I want you to remember the choices you make, the chances you take, and the change you create will determine the outcome of your success. Congratulations, and God bless the class of 2024.
Thank you. Is this on? Yeah. Thank you, Sherry, and congratulations. Before we begin the conferral of graduate degrees, I have the thrill of announcing the recipients of our outstanding students in the master's and doctoral programs. These are students whose scholarship and contributions to their programs have been truly exceptional. We have an outstanding graduate student each in the School of Liberal Arts and Education and the School of Health and Natural Sciences. We'll celebrate this year's Barowski School of Business outstanding graduate at our December commencement ceremony. Graduates, as I call your names, please join me on the stage and be recognized. In the School of Liberal Arts and Education, Feike Schramm. In the School of Health and Natural Sciences, Sabrina Solis. For Sabrina to come. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are there
They're
awards
in
here? Hold on.
Thank you. Congrats.
Sabrina.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again. Thank you so much. President Pitchford, on behalf of the faculty of Dominican University of California, it is now my delight to commend to you the candidates for graduate degrees at Dominican University of California, class of 2024. First among them are our art therapy PhD candidates. To honor these students properly, I'll ask the program director, Dr. Lisa Hines, to join me and hood our candidates, which is customary for graduates at the doctoral level. I'll also mention that one of our master's students in this school earning a master's in education will be met by her father on the stage. Emma Jaime's father, Mark Jaime, is a longtime beloved member of our staff and serves on our commencement planning team. We'll be very pleased to have you join us on the stage in a few minutes, Mark, so you can hand Emma her diploma. Now, will the candidates for master's and doctoral degrees in the School of Liberal Arts and Education please come forward? Thank you. Alexis Silvana Morgan. Raciel Denise McWhorter. Thank you. Shelley Ann Palmer. I'll slow down a little. Leslie Michelle Robertson. Alexandra Samantha Mock. Leticia Rosado Russell. Victoria Catherine Dobbins. Thank you. Jordan Anthony Gonzalez. Master. Okay. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the Borowski, hold on. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the School of Liberal Arts and Education please come forward? Thank you. Emma R. Jaime. Thank you. Antonia Marcel Petit. Thank you. Mark W. Leffler. Thank you. Jasmine Brianna Suttles. Thank you. Hannah Lily Sinclair. Congratulations. Haley J. Hayes. Thank you. Gracia Rosalina Benedetti. Good morning. Renee Marie. Sophia Catherine Restal. Carmen Tham. Thank you. Gabriela Maria Sierra Vigas. Thank you. Isabella Siratsky. Cassandra J. Lacroix. Thank you. Do-Yan Kim. Thank you. Asha Calonia. Zaina Rose Berger. Janeth Arcila Padilla. Thank you. Sophia Ruth Smith. Thank you. Ian Wong. Joyce May Cortez. Fika Nicole Schramm. Scram. Oh. Hanako Nomura. Okay. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the Borowski School of Business please come forward? Thank you. Thank you so much. Jintong Zhang, Charmaine Zhang. Zhang. Okay. Thank you so much. Shinan Ma, Nancy Ma. Thank you so much. Bo Meng, Wendy Meng. Thank you. Su Yan Zhang, Kathy Chung. Thank you so much. Jian Wei Fu, Fred Fu. Thank you so much. Jing Zhong, Eve Zhong. Yes, okay. Zhen Shi, Jenny Xia. Xia. Thank you. Hello. Xin Yao, Claire Yao. Welcome and congratulations. Thank you so much. Ran Shen, Lisa Shen. Thank you so much. Yuan Shu, Jessica Shu. Hi. Thank you. Wen Kui, Angela Wan. Yeah, okay, I keep it. Thank you. Thank you. Daji Nong, Andy Nong. Thank you so much. Yongjun Zhang, Max Zhang. Thank you so much. Kaifeng Shang, KF Shang. Thank you so much. Zhuyan Zhang, Ivy Zhang. Thank you. Yingjing Li, Win Li. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yuan Yu and Yuan Yu. Yeah, Ida. Thank you. Zhang Jipeng, Gavin Zhang. Will the candidates for master's degrees in the School of Health and Natural Sciences please come forward? Yeah, thank you. Harrison Lee Baker. Hi, good to see you again. Edgar J. Morazan. Thank you. Joe Arthur Gerke. Joe Arthur Gerke. Sophia Odron. Thank you. Brielle Michelle Rapsis. Thank you. Karishma Kamlesh Patel. Thank you. Thank you. Wendy Anahi Hara. Wendy Anahi Hara. Thank you. Lizette Naomi Reyes Rodas. Thank you. Joshua Caleb Brindley. Thank you. Mariko Cindy Wayne. Thank you. Ana Maria Escalante Flores. Good morning. Cheyenne Aliyah Varette. Thank you. Veronica Pereira Diniz. Thank you. Regina Matthew. Thank you. Lucy Ellen Fakert. Thank you. Joseph Anthony Imard. Imard. Thank you. Corey Reed Stevenson. Thank you. Monica Gomez. Thank you. Jenny Stephanie Santos Maldonado. Morning. Good morning. Amy L. Landers. Thank you. Barry Lowen Brownstein. Thank you. Elisa Ida Sontag. Thank you. Rosalind Violet Nolde. Congratulations. Dan Kevin Kaili Agbayani. Good morning. Noreen Sabah Parvis. Thank you. Michaela Cecile Ratuita Hilaria. Thank you. Oscar Rubio. Thank you. Christian Quitoriano. Thank you. Brianna A. Montoya. Thank you. Emily Shong. Thank you. Ashley Marie Keats. Louis Jeffers Barnett. Marissa Hyrick. Thank you. McKenna Elaine Rubenstein. Rubenstein. I'll keep it. Thank you. Nicole Susan George. Thank you. Gabrielle Alves. Thank you. Ariana Salas. Thank you. Julia Carmel Karcheski. Thank you. Alana Martinez. Narwel Zio. Narwel Zhao. Nicole T. Conyers. Sabrina Elaine Montano. Thank you. Deanna Vander Meulen. Yeah. Alma Estefani Martinez Pamats. Thank you. Michelle Lee. Thank you. Alexis Paris. Thank you. Danielle Turpak. Hi. T. Monelli. Thank you. Tilden Texan. Hi. Elizabeth Ann Tanner Weintraub. Thank you. Camille Jessica Howell. Thank you. Brenda Yamilet Escobar. Thank you. Sabrina Solis. Thank you. Ariel Predovich. Thank you. Caroline Nicole Mendoza. Thank you. Erin Elizabeth Heckelman. Hi. Isabel Jenkins Abrams Pisano. Amanda Yumiko Regosa. Catherine L. Solomon. Thank you. Malia Marr. Thank you. Lauren Ashley Carmichael. Thank you. Edith Elaine, hold on. I'll give you a moment. let's make sure. Edith Elaine Leslie. Okay. Ariana M. Inoue. Thank you. Kiyomi Wong. Thank you. Thank you. Amanda Lamb. Thank you. Alyssa Kaylin Reyes Manuel. Okay. Okay. Will all the candidates for graduate degrees please rise? Yeah. Yeah. President Pitchford. President Pitchford, the faculty has determined that these students have successfully completed the course of study for the doctoral and master's degrees. It is my honor to present them to you on behalf of the faculty of Dominican University of California.
Okay, I get to say the magic words that make you graduates. Upon the recommendation of the faculty to the Board of Trustees, and by its mandamus, I confer your degrees in cursu with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Family and friends, please join me in celebrating Dominican University of California's graduate degree recipients of 2024. Now I will invite Paul Raccanello, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management and Dean of the Students, to the podium to announce the recipients of the Undergraduate Awards. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't invite you to take your seats. Please do.
Thank you, President Pitchford. It is now time to announce the recipient of the Undergraduate Outstanding Student Award and the Veritas Cup. Each year, one graduating senior receives the Outstanding Student Award. Those nominated for this award are widely considered to be some of the most talented and high-achieving individuals in the graduating class. Students considered for this prestigious honor have maintained an honors-worthy grade point average, have contributed to the campus community by way of their co-curricular and personal endeavors, and have inspired others through their accomplishments. They pursue new challenges and opportunities and are adept at finding success in most all they do. While we believe that all of our Dominican students are outstanding in many ways, there can only be one recipient of this award. This year, the certificate reads, Class of 2024, Outstanding Student Award, presented to Huria Shagasi. Thank you. Thank you. The Veritas Cup is one of the oldest traditions at Dominican. This award is given to a graduating senior who is admired and respected by their peers as a person and as a friend. This person embodies the qualities we most admire, the qualities which we hope are fostered through the Dominican experience. The name Veritas, or truth, captures the essence of the meaning of this award. The student chosen is true to self and true to others. This individual is a person of the utmost integrity who embodies the Dominican ideals, inspires others, and is respected within the student community. Each year, graduating seniors nominate those they believe to be worthy of this honor, and one of those nominees is chosen to receive the award. And it reads, Dominican University, Class of 2024 Veritas Cup, Carmen Hurtado Aragon. Now, to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees, I invite Dean Gigi Treadstone-Gochek to the podium.
Good morning. I'm Gigi Gochek, Dean of the School of Liberal Arts and Education. It is my great pleasure to invite the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the School of Liberal Arts and Education to please come forward. Jenna Sierra Dooley, summa cum laude. Olga Anakava Fasul. Sarah Farr, cum laude. Emily Ann Melton, summa cum laude. Daniela Patricia Salgado. Daniela Aguirre Puerto, cum laude. Carmen Hurtado Aragon. Saul Valle. Alana Catherine Smith. Eric Angel Marcos. Emma Therese Wolfing, cum laude. Natalia Chuy Roman. Jesse Andrew Ayala Lira. Danica Carey Clifford, cum laude. Guadalupe Castañeda Martinez. Joanna Margarita Jaimes, summa cum laude. Leslie Diane Bejaran Solorio, summa cum laude. Amber Yvonne Fields, cum laude. Adele Marie Partington, summa cum laude. Jonah Richard Wrigley, summa cum laude. Cherish Marie Spikes, summa cum laude. Tamara Azareth Pacheco, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Fitter. Kayla Wu. Abisai Garcia, summa cum laude. Stephanie Nunez, magna cum laude. Tristan Robert Lambert, summa cum laude. Andrew Dwayne Partial, summa cum laude. Isabella Rose Bueno, summa cum laude. Alejandra Isabel Melendez, summa cum laude. Peyton Lynn Zanata, cum laude. Meredith E. Hagler, cum laude. Sonali Goswami, summa cum laude. Jonah Manyanko, I hope I got that right. Romisa Shekir Niasar, cum laude. Christina Rose Garcia. Miria Annalyn Panera. Giselle Arlette Zamora Regalado, cum laude. Pedro Manuel Mazariegos. Linda Young Delane. Damaris Bonner. Sienna Marie Isam, cum laude. Nicole I. White, summa cum laude. Caitlin Louise Powell. Lisa Delaplane, summa cum laude. Yvette Marie Dakota, summa cum laude. Marcus Coleman McCutcheon. Bailey Baker Storm, magna cum laude. Ella Cosette Hunt John, magna cum laude. Brooke Caitlin Sinton, summa cum laude. Riley Milan Bean. Amanda Tony Harris, summa cum laude. Sydney Alejandria Lewis, cum laude. Samuel Giovanni Chavez, cum laude. Congratulations. I invite Yunjae Lee, Dean of the Borowski School of Business, to come to the podium.
Will the candidate for the baccalaureate degree in the Borowski School of Business please come forward? Shirley Frank Hunter, cum laude. Alice Wambaogu. Alexander Nicholas Holland. Okay. Christian Thompson. Andrew Roy Olsing, summa cum laude. Mari Serrano Marinda, magna cum laude. Charmaine Lynn Borbe, summa cum laude. Eden Meeks. Omar Sagu. Leihua Stewart. Karina Gonzalez Vasquez, cum laude. Maria Manzan, summa cum laude. Benjamin Rose Gould, magna cum laude. Samuel Norris Nielsen. Emma Grace Harvickson, magna cum laude. Phoebe Moselle Sundberg, cum laude. Andrew Francis Sulima. Connor Joseph Barnes. Brandon Alexander Stuckey. Haley Aliyah Merchant. Tierren, right? Yeah. Antonio Tierren Castaneda, cum laude. Ryan Purcell. Yeah. Imo Jose Aguilar Gramajo. Yeah. Cum laude. Yeah. Wesley Hamilton Rodas Calderon. Yeah. Augustus Jeffrey Blue Muse, magna cum laude. Crystal Galdames. Congratulations. Shauna Laney Ma, cum laude. Hi, congratulations, Precious. Yeah. Precious Lisa Martinez. Giselle Enrique Nahara. Jacqueline Gonzalez, cum laude. Michaela Josephine Amoroso, cum laude. Kumaleinani May Kalekini, cum laude. Taylor Isabella Eby, summa cum laude. Oswaldo Daniel Calderon, cum laude. Brian Diaz, cum laude. Jesus Manuel Duran, cum laude. Dale Curry Jr. Amani Azalea Abed. Congratulations. I invite Carl Goruba, Dean of the School of Health and Natural Science, to come to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Lee. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the School of Health and Natural Sciences please come forward? Garrett Townsend Siebels, cum laude. Naila Idrissa Sukir, summa cum laude. Liliana Valle Contreras, summa cum laude. Got it. Kelsey M. Boss, summa cum laude. Joseph Anthony Blakely. Isabella P. Voto Bernales, cum laude. Yanet Fakadu Tashaker, magna cum laude. Gabriela Meza, magna cum laude. Shelby Floran Keltner, cum laude. Keenan Douglas Mai, cum laude. Noah T. Gibson. Huria Amadi, summa cum laude. Allison McNeil. Aaron Desiree Tuff, summa cum laude. Fernanda Nicole Gallo Reyes, magna cum laude. Aria Soleil Kanawai Norwood, summa cum laude. Okay. Rochelle Miranda Chili Makanala Lane Failer. Jason M. Castillo, summa cum laude. Dalia G. Gonzalez Vargas, summa cum laude. Yohani Yola. Yohani Yola. Sophia Angelina Hall, summa cum laude. Giselle Mejia, summa cum laude. Bethany Edith Lopez Rojas. Navreet Raj, magna cum laude. Adani Tefsa Alam. Adonai Tesfalam Netzarab. Colleen Ramos Peralta, magna cum laude. Tristel Aragai, magna cum laude. Claire Andrea Domingo, summa cum laude. Ana Margarita Renario, cum laude. Lilybeth Cassandra Rosales, cum laude. Okay. R.T. Dare Subramanian. Jaishari Shaheem Johnson. Amelie K. Caton, cum laude. Alicia Montez, cum laude. Eileen R. Spale. Angelica Kristen Yango Antonio. Dana Isabel Bagas, summa cum laude. Joanne N. Nguyen, summa cum laude. Jasmine Hannah Jansen, cum laude. Katrina Cruz Ramos, magna cum laude. Thank you. Megan Noel Brandt, summa cum laude. Daisy Arango Hernandez, summa cum laude. Jennifer Leslie Medina, summa cum laude. Marilyn Cervantes Munoz, summa cum laude. Sophia Splendore, magna cum laude. Marissa Antoinette Colombo, magna cum laude. Mallory Lynn Steiner, summa cum laude. Michael K. Oliver, magna cum laude. Rihanna May Felix, summa cum laude. Audrey Maria Hermosera, magna cum laude. Janelle Marie Cardenas Choi, cum laude. Madeline Semana Benito, cum laude. Morgan Semana, summa cum laude. Danielle Erica Santiago, cum laude. Jenilyn Vargas Valette, summa cum laude. Abigail Ong Aranda, summa cum laude. Sarah Grace Ma, cum laude. Denise Chavez Calderon, magna cum laude. Chelsea Ray Bundang Hare, cum laude. Vanessa Alejandra Smith, magna cum laude. Crystal Sujung Lee, summa cum laude. Angelica De Leon Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Julia Tolentino, summa cum laude. Angelina Jolie McCarthy Banez, summa cum laude. Lauren April Liddell, cum laude. Osheng Sito, magna cum laude. Alexandra Christian, cum laude. Nasser Melkor. Wilhelm Alex Season Barunkel, cum laude. Larry Huynh, summa cum laude. Sophia Zhao, summa cum laude. April Ka Tong Ying, cum laude. Kate Isabel Malazzo Juanillo, summa cum laude. Maria Ans Abraham, magna cum laude. Emma Louise Valdez, cum laude. That's cool. Allie Marie Bold, summa cum laude. Sharon Ann Raymond Varghese, summa cum laude. Connor B. Chan, cum laude. Victoria Marie Gilbert. Julie Sabrina Brewer Mojica. Nuvea Simone Miller. Alyssa Dela Cruz. Jordan Lim. Hans Renola Maybaum, summa cum laude. Joshua James King Ing. Austin King Yi, cum laude. Joshua Darren Garcia Montano. Ethan Jared Brillantes, summa cum laude. Leonard Wilfred Ocampo Tabas, magna cum laude. William Polanco Castillo, cum laude. Jonathan Angelo Paz, cum laude. Ethan Terry Kerrigan, summa cum laude. Wanzel Mark Piang de Leon, cum laude. Abigail Rosales Tolentino, summa cum laude. Kanmai Huang, cum laude. Ana Angelica Guzman Mendoza, cum laude. Sarah Isabel Terangun, summa cum laude. Camille Alexandra Aquino, summa cum laude. Audrey Lynn Nakashima, cum laude. Riley Sarashua, cum laude. Katie Sobasloy, summa cum laude. All right, thank you. All right, Nathan Matthew Gelman, cum laude. Connor F. Estathio. Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? President Pitchford, the faculty has determined that these students have successfully completed the course of study for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science degrees. It is my honor to present them to you on behalf of the faculty of Dominican University of California.
Thank you, Dean Garuba. Okay. And this is where you get to move your tassel from the left to, from the right to the left to the right, right to the left, right to the left. You would think I hadn't done this so many times, right? Upon the recommendation of the faculty to the Board of Trustees, and by its mandamus, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree in cursu with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Family and friends, please join me in celebrating the baccalaureate degree recipients of the Dominican University of California class of 2024. Please be seated if you can contain your excitement for one more minute. In the absence of Sister Maureen McInerney, may I ask Sister Margaret Diener to come to the podium to offer us a benediction.
Honored graduates, faculty, staff, honored guests, trustees, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen.
Graduates, family, friends, faculty, staff who have made today possible, thank you. That concludes our ceremony. Graduates, you can take your caps and let them fly. Congratulations. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, staff who have made